Formula One's two most fearless drivers found themselves on the same track in a race that was more than just about speed, it was about legacy. One, a veteran making an impossible comeback. The other, a young and ruthless champion hungry to cement his name in history. But in the tight turns of Monte Carlo, raw speed wasn't enough. This was a race where something greater was at stake. Monte Carlo had transformed into a battlefield. The twisting streets, razor-sharp turns, and narrow roads were a trap waiting to claim its next victim. The crowd buzzed with excitement, anticipating the start of a race that would be talked about for years. Two names stood out on the grid. Sonny Hayes, the legendary driver who had vanished from the sport years ago. His return to the grid had shocked the world. Joshua Pearce, the young, ruthless driver who cared about one thing: winning. He had no interest in nostalgia, only in securing his own place in history. Joshua glanced at Sonny and smirked. "This isn't your track anymore, old man." The lights went out, engines roared. Joshua immediately lunged for the inside line, forcing Sonny to back off. But instead of reacting aggressively, Sonny stayed calm. He was observing. Lap after lap, the gap between them shrank. Monte Carlo's most dangerous turn, Fairmont Hairpin, was approaching. Joshua planned to cut Sonny off, but Sonny saw it coming. As they approached the corner, Sonny did something unexpected. He slowed down slightly. Joshua, caught off guard, went in too fast. His rear tires locked up. The car snapped sideways, nearly slamming into the barriers. At the last moment, he regained control, but what stunned him wasn't his mistake, it was Sonny. The veteran driver was smiling, Joshua frustrated. "What was that? Were you trying to slow me down?" Sonny calmly. "No, I was just showing you what was coming next." Joshua clenched his teeth. He didn't understand this man. But one thing was clear: he needed to win. Final lap. The two drivers were nearly side by side. Joshua had pushed his car to the absolute limit, but something was different. Sonny wasn't panicking. And then Joshua realized something terrifying. "My tires are overheating. I'm losing control." In a split second of misjudgment, he turned too sharply. He was about to hit the barrier, but then Sonny did something no one expected. He didn't accelerate. He didn't take advantage of Joshua's mistake. Instead, he subtly adjusted his line, giving Joshua just enough room to recover. Joshua corrected his car at the last moment, but the race was already over. Sonny Hayes crossed the finish line first. Joshua stepped out of his car, ripping off his helmet. He stormed over to Sonny, still unable to process what had just happened. For the first time, he understood. Sonny hadn't just won because he was fast. He had won because he was smart. Because he understood something deeper about racing. "Joshua, why did you give me space? You could have won easily." Sonny, smiling. "Sometimes, to be a real winner, you have to step back for a moment." Joshua didn't respond, but he knew. That day in Monte Carlo, Sonny wasn't the only winner. Joshua had learned what it truly meant to be a champion. Speed defines winners. Character defines legends. If this story inspired you, subscribe for more powerful stories